Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm going to present my paper and the title is Conducting Literature Review as a Didactical Content Analysis, the example of sustainable magnetic lubricants based on ionic liquids. My name is Arita. I'm from Chemistry Education, Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia, and my supervisor in this research are Dr. Renat Ahmad Muzakir, MSc, and Dr. Hernani, MSc. This paper present for International Conference of Mathematics and Science Education 2021. Well, the first part in this paper is introduction. Magnetic media lubrication is critical to the reliability of magnetic recording system or hard disk drives. Cited from Kondo 2011, in magnetic recording system, thin film media required a lubricant which can be used to reduce friction and wear caused by contact between the magnetic write head and the metal disc. Reduction of friction and wear by using lubricants allow the system to work without premature breakdown. A good lubricant for magnetic media surface is a lubricant with materials that provide wear protection when the substrate surface is exposed to various environmental conditions like temperature, pressure, and humidity. Cost and Busan said lubricants needed for magnetic thin film media with low friction and wear are lubricants that have good thermal stability, non-volatile, non-flammable at high pressures, and have good viscosity in order to survive and protect the surface of the media. Cited from Ismail et al. 2014, in general, magnetic lubricants are made from mineral oil with a petroleum base. However, these petroleum-containing products are limited in availability, toxic, and harmful to the environment. The purpose solution to this problem is the use of ionic liquids in lubricating magnetic media. Cited from Summer et al. 2013, ionic liquids are molten salts at room temperature that can exhibit outstanding wear protection and significantly reduce friction. Sheldon said, ionic liquids can be modified and easily adapt to composition that can provide the level of thermal oxidative stability and lubrication required for magnetic storage. Thus, its physicochemical properties can be easily reproduced using various available methods to produce ionic liquids from non-petroleum products. The lubricant used as a learning topic in this research is an ionic liquid synthesis from vegetable oil fatty acids, which are locally sustainable renewable sources. This engineering can be used to integrate the concept of sustainability into learning. Based on the background described above, this study aims to obtain a concept map and teaching learning sequence from scientists' conception of sustainable magnetic lubricants based on ionic liquids. And then second part is method. The method used in this study is qualitative content analysis by Mering 2014, type of literature analysis by Sering et al. 2005. The stage of qualitative content analysis can be seen in this figure. The first stage begins with collecting materials to be analyzed in the form of textbooks, monographs, review articles, and research articles. The next stage is to do a descriptive analysis on the sources that have been collected. The third stage is category selection. The concepts that have been analyzed are also categories based on science, technology, and engineering, and also grouped by system. The last stage is material evaluation. At this stage, the results of the analysis that have been categorized are described in the concept map and teaching learning sequence. More detailed steps regarding category selection and material evaluation can be seen in second figure. Starts with selection of structural dimensions and categories based on theory, then determination of definition and coding for each category. And then selection of relevance place for each analysis result. The last result of structuring and make revision if it is feels not right. Next, the instrument in this study is the format used at the material collection and descriptive analysis stage. The instrument format at the material collection stage shows the title of several sources along the year of publication and the author equipped with the code used in the analysis result. And the instrument used in descriptive analysis stage is a content analysis format that contains a summary of the result of the analysis. The third part is result and discussion. First, about material collection. Science content clarification refers to qualitative content analysis from reliable sources. Material collected for concept analysis include textbooks, monographs, review articles, and research articles. Sources of literature as material for analysis are presented in this table. There are some of the sources listed consist of title, author, year of publication, and code for analysis result. So next, about descriptive analysis. After collecting literature source, a descriptive analysis is then carried out by condensing broad material into a summary. The result of the descriptive analysis are present in this table. Analysis the scientist's conception of magnetic lubricants based on ionic liquids is focused on several contents such as the characteristics of magnetic lubricants and ionic liquids, which are shown in this table. In addition, there are results of analysis regarding the application of magnetic lubricants, the function of magnetic lubricants, example of magnetic lubricants based on ionic liquids, their synthesis and their analysis, which are present in this article. So next, about category selection. The analysis results obtained are grouped into the categories of science, technology, and engineering, so that the relationship between the three can be seen. In the science category, there are characteristics of magnetic lubricants and characteristics of ionic liquids. In technology category, there are function of magnetic lubricants and application of magnetic lubricants in magnetic recording system. While the engineering category, there are samples of magnetic lubricants based on ionic liquids, the synthesis of these lubricants, and method for analyzing them. In addition, there's also categories based on system by Mahaffey. There are magnetic lubricants as a core system, application for magnetic recording system as a desired use subsystem, function of magnetic lubricants as a desired aspect subsystem, characteristic of magnetic lubricants and ionic liquid as a propertized subsystem, example of magnetic lubricants based on ionic liquid as a desired product subsystem, synthesis of magnetic lubricants and method in analyzing it as a production process subsystem, and relationship between science, technology, economy, and the environment subsystem underlines the topic of the ionic as a local renewable magnetic lubricants. And then the last is material evaluation. The result of clarified chemistry concepts are evaluated based on categories and relationship between concepts. Concept analysis results regarding magnetic lubricants based on ionic liquids are depicted in the form of concept map and teaching learning sequence as shown in this figure. This figure explains that the topic of magnetic lubricants based on ionic liquids is discussed based on relationship between application, function, characteristic of magnetic lubricants, characteristic of ionic liquids, and example of ionic liquids-based magnetic lubricants. Teaching learning sequence in this figure is shown by the stage of the concept associated with the question, starting from the knowledge, the socio-economic environmental problems of the Indonesian people in meeting the technological technological needs relate to magnetic lubricants by paying attention to the sustainability aspect to the research. And the last conclusion of this research is magnetic lubricant based on ionic liquid is an environmentally friendly magnetic lubricant that can match the characteristic and replace the function of conventional lubricants. The lubricants used is an ionic liquid synthesis from vegetable oil, fatty acid, which are locally sustainable renewable sources. Therefore, this engineering can be used to integrate the concept of sustainability in learning. This research produced concept map, teaching learning sequence, and clarified chemical concept. The scientist conception obtained are application, function, characteristic of magnetic lubricants, characteristic of ionic liquids, example of magnetic lubricants based on ionic liquids, their synthesis and analysis. So that's all presentation from me. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.